Local health leaders are concerned about a recent uptick in coronavirus cases in Tippecanoe County. Cases in Tippecanoe County have been going down in the weeks after the county's biggest spike in May. But almost half of the cases in the past month were reported in the last 7 days. Dr. Jeremy Adler says about 22% of the county's cases are in the Latinx community. Indiana was set to move on to the 5th and final stage of the Reopening Indiana plan on Saturday. That plan will now be modified to a 4.5 stage. Representatives from both Franciscan Health and IU Health Arnett say they're concerned about the rise in numbers.
I think when that plan was established, there was perhaps optimism that we wouldn't have this background level of disease persisting. And so here we are, and we do. Absolutely, the recommendations that Dr. Adler has made about mask wearing and hand sanitizing need to be doubled down on.
Dr. Jeremy Adler says it's unclear at this point how many cases have been brought back to Tippecanoe County by people going out of state for vacations. He said they will monitor data to see if mandatory mask wearing needs to be implemented in the county. Lafayette Mayor Tony Roseworski says it's something to be heavily considered. He says we can't go backwards in getting local businesses and factories back up and running.
If that means that we have to go to a mandatory mask policy to ensure that that doesn't happen, then that's something that is definitely on the table, because that is a small price to pay for having an economic shutdown reoccur in the community.
The weekly press conference with the health department will be moving to bi-weekly meetings starting next week.